My body and the decisions I make with it. This is the video. Now let's think about this. I shared a short video referring to election party lines. Whether you vote, I saw a comment, Gina, are you supporting the left? Gina, are you supporting the right? But it's much more complicated than that. It's not that simple. That's a simple-minded question. Well, if I vote for the left, they said they're going to do all this, so I'll just vote for them. If I vote for the right, they say they're going to do all that, so I'll just vote for them. Let me use my whole body. Good morning, good afternoon, hello. So I have this body. It has a right side. It has a left side. It has a right eye, a left eye. It has a right leg. It has a left leg, right foot, right hand, left hand. And I have a consciousness up here. I have a spirit within my body. I can guarantee you that my right hand, I'm going to be fully aware what my right hand is doing. I'm going to be fully aware of what my left hand is doing. It will only do what I allow it to do because I am in control of my body. If my right hand wanted to keep punching a wall and punching a wall, and it's literally, I can see that it's getting damaged, you think I'm going to allow it to continue to punch the wall? No, I don't want to. Same way with my left hand. I am in control of it. I am the body. I'm the body. You can use that as like the body of Christ. The eye can't say to the hand, I don't need you, or however it goes. Listen, there is a main body, a main entity that is in control of the left side of its body and the right side of its body. And neither side of this massive entity that's out there is not going to, it's not going to allow either side to do something that itself wouldn't want it to do. It is in control. To think that the right is separate from the body that it's attached to think that the left is separate from the body that it's attached to, that would be like me saying, well, this don't belong to me, even though it's attached to my body, my right side. My left side don't belong to me because even though it's attached to my body, it can do whatever it wants. No, it can't, because I'm not going to allow it because I am the one in control. And if you look at these political things, people making simple-minded assumptions. I'm taking this from a simplistic point of view, saying, well, we got to vote this way because the left is like this. We got to vote that way because the right about that. Well, where's the main body in control of those two? Because there is. Nothing happens by accident on any political arena, whether it be geopolitical, whether it be national, whether it be local. Nothing happens by accident. There is a governing power behind each side. And if that governing power did not want one side of it to speak, they take it out. They say they put a stop to it. They literally would put a stop to it. But because there is some kind of massive entity that is control of the left and the right, they're both being allowed to do what they want. Otherwise, they'd be taken out. It's part of the same body. The same body. It's the same thing that, just like your body, if you think of it like that. No, there's a main entity there, a main entity in control, a main spirit, a main consciousness, a main person, a main figurehead in control of both parts of that body. It's like if your one body gets paralyzed, well, say your whole left side or your right side gets paralyzed, well, you're going to know it up here. You will know it. You'll know it's paralyzed. You may not like it, though. But still, there is a main entity. This is a short video. So whether you go to the left, whether you go to the right, whether you like to use your right hand that's your dominant hand, that's fine. and maybe your left hand is your dominant hand, that's fine. They both still belong to your body, and the one is helping the other. It truly is. If you're like an auto mechanic, an auto mechanic, it takes two hands. It truly does. If you got two functioning hands, you're going to need those two hands to work together in order for you to get the job done. Same thing on the geopolitical scale. You're going to have both sides working together in order to accomplish that which you want. It's like that. It's more than a Democrat. It's more than a Republican. It's more than a Libertarian. It's more than whatever else is out there. It's much more than that. It's much deeper than that. It is, because there is a governing body, entity, that both of those things belong to. If you look at it like that. Hello. No, see, well, you can't really get really caught up in things like that. I would encourage you to live your life. I would. It would be, you can't say, well, it's just as simple of whether someone's a black person, whether somebody's a white person. The white people are bad. The black people are bad. The black people are good. The white people are good. It's beyond skin color, too. It truly is. It's way beyond that. It's way beyond that. The right and the left, one's more liberal than the other, but then there are liberal rights. There's liberal Republicans, there's liberal Democrats, there's conservative Democrats, there's conservative Republicans. It's a heart thing. It is a heart thing, and it comes from right here. There is. But with this voting whatever, because there's a body behind it. There is a main figurehead that is in control of both of them. It just cut me out again. It would not give them airtime. It wouldn't. Yeah. They are cutting my feed. Because I'm just looking at it. It's much deeper. It's so much deeper. I'm not going to allow my my right hand or my left hand to do something that I don't want it to do, unless something hijacks my body, takes over my mind, and then it itself is control of it. Then it will have control over my left and my right if something takes over me. But right now, it's me. I'm in control of my right side and my left side. Complete control. It's just like that in the political scales and stuff. Yeah. Hello there, Raven. You refuse to vote again. Well, they're going to see if you vote. It's a right. It's a exercise. It's up to you whether you do or don't. That'd be like me saying, you know what, I just cannot be your friend anymore because you are voting Republican. I cannot be your family member anymore because you're voting Democrat. That's it. Well, what about the one bond before all of that came into existence? What about that family bond? What about that friendship bond that was there before all of this other stuff came into existence? I guess it just flies out the window. You forget all about it. Can you see what's being done? We're being divided against ourselves. We are. And a nation divided cannot stand. It'd be like my right arm, like me tying up, saying, I don't like you, and I'm going to tie my right arm up. And I'm not even going to allow it to be used, even though it belongs to my body. I'm going to be aware I can't move. I can't use my arm because it got tied up, or my left arm. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not, and you shouldn't allow it either. You shouldn't allow someone, some ideology out there, there's some kind of propaganda, to literally come in and destroy your relationships. That goes for both sides. You should not allow it. You should be able to, if you're mature enough and spiritually enough, emotionally strong enough, you should be able to look around and see what's happening and say, you know what, I refuse that. I refuse that. I had a really good relationship, but then they're telling me that I can't because I can't like somebody who's like that. I can't like that person who's like that. I can't do it. Well, who said? The governing entities, and you're obeying them. It's like that movie, They Live. They show this billboard, and it's some kind of a scene. I don't know what it is, and the word pops up on it, obey. And then something else, do not question the authorities, pops up, subliminal messaging. Yeah, yeah. See you in 2 months. Hello, Susan Donahue. Yeah, Team Humanity. And if you don't play the game, you know what happens? They're going to kick you out of the game. You're going to forfeit the game. Well, you're no longer going to have any say-so in the game. You're not. You're not going to have any say-so. We got to look beyond this, you all. I am control. I'm in control. I have this whole entire body is my body. My right arm, my left arm, my right leg, my left leg, my eyes, my mouth, my ears. I know when I'm having a problem with any part of my body. I can feel it, I can sense it, and I will take action to correct anything that's wrong. These political things, there is a main entity that is in control of every single bit of it. And it allows. It's like God will allow you to do what you want, but there are severe consequences if it's not in his will. Something like that. If I go out and rob a store and I get locked up, that's my own fault. It is my own fault. I willingly did it. There's consequences to it. Yeah, so either right or the left, it's all attached to the same body. And you shouldn't allow what's going on in the world to make you angry at perhaps your family. You shouldn't lash out at your family member and call them stupid and all this kind of stuff, or your friends, and tell them how ignorant they are just because they are not doing what you want to do. You should be able to treat each other with love and kindness and respect. You should be able to maintain that humanity within, that compassion within, that strength within, that dignity within, your integrity within. You should be able to be human. You should. You should be able to make a wise decision. Say, hey, I need this friendship has brought me so much good into my life. I don't know what I would have done without them. Or this family member has brought me so much good in my life. I don't know what I'd do without them. But when you allow what's going on to separate you, you literally have allowed outside interference. When there was no problem before, I don't even know who I'm talking to. When there was no problem before, but you allowed what's going on the political arena, going on in the world to separate. Some people will adamantly separate, and there's nothing you can do about that. You can do your part to where you don't want your relationships to fall apart, but there's always the other person who couldn't care less. They could care less if it fell apart. They didn't used to be like that, but they could care less. No, it's, let me flip this around. It feels really nice. I've been canning all day. And I took a 2-hour nap. I've got some kind of, whatever's going around, I've somehow got it. Like your sinus. I slept for 2 hours. But I still get up and keep going. Yeah. Hello, Michael, honey. Some will not wake up. That's right, Jennifer. That's their sole agreement. It's like in a video game. You take on a character in a video game, you do what that character wants you to do, what you want that character to do. You could even pick the bad character. I think I want to do this character. I think I want to go around and be destructive. That's the character I want. Or, oh, I want to be this person, this good person right here. I want to be this fairy or somebody. Oh, yeah. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday. I really do. You know, I stuck this in the microwave last night and I was heating something up right here on it. And I've had these before and I've stuck them in the microwave. And what I had on it, it was like a frozen chimichanga. It did not even cook. The plate cooked and not the chimichanga. And I heard this cracking and I touched the chimichanga. I opened up the microwave. I said, what am I smelling? And I touched that plate. It was so hot. And Rosie was looking at me. I had to get gloves on and take that outside. And I had to use a paper plate to heat up a chimichanga because that thing right there heated up instead. That's the first time ever. Yeah. What about playing a villain character to do clarity? I don't know anything about that. I don't. But I can't. You want balance. We want balance. You want the right and the left to be able to balance each other out. You truly do. The right side of the body, that should be the go. It wants to bring balance regardless. Each side has to be useful and be able to reach that common goal that entity who is in charge of that body wants it to meet. So it's in control, and they're going to do whatever they want so that the end result they'll get there. You know, it's like the good and the bad. If you didn't go through the hard times, you wouldn't appreciate the good times. If you didn't walk down that lonely road, you would not have gotten stronger. You would not have realized how strong you were once you made it past that lonely road in life. It built your character. It built your strength. It gave you courage. It opened your eyes when you went through the hard times, and they may not have been pleasant at all. It's a journey. Life is a journey, is what it is. Hello, you all. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the join button. Hit the join button, hit the buttons. My husband got this great big mum. My husband loves plants. He got this big old mum. I don't know where Rosie is. Me and Rosie took a nap together. She stretched her little body out on the big couch, and I laid on the other couch. We rarely ever sit on our furniture in our house. We just, yeah, just maybe the recliners. Yeah. Thank you, Gino Vate. It's really pretty. I like it. It's been a beautiful day. Yeah, I'm in control of my body, and I'm going to do what's best for my body. I am. And I'm not going to let one part of my body take control of the other part and mess it all up. I'm not I'm not going to allow the right side of my body come over here and literally rip my arm off. No, I need that arm. I need them both. The same thing with these party lines when it comes to all this selection and stuff. And it adds to the theatrics. I just got to sit back and watch the movie. Watch the movie and don't get carried away, even though it gets emotional. Just like when you sit there and watch a movie, you're held in suspense in some of these movies. That's what these things are like. It really does feel like that. What's going to happen next? And don't get yourself all mad and don't let it destroy your life. Don't. Some things you shouldn't watch because of the content in it. It causes irreparable damage, emotional, psychological. You could even be letting in bad spirits if you believe in that. Yeah. Yeah, it is very serene. It feels nice out. Ooh. Really nice. Um, it is a long movie. Hello there, Rustem. Um, that's why half of the people don't vote. Well, it's who counts the votes. It's who counts them that ends up. It's the Electoral College. But then they're going to have to vote however that governing body wants them to vote. The main entity. And you may never, it's like you can't see it. It's like that wizard in The Wizard of Oz behind the curtain pulling all the stunts. Doing it all. I'm the great, powerful Wizard of Oz. That's what it was. Yeah. Just sit back. Don't get upset. Don't let your life be destroyed. Don't go deliberately destroying your life and your relationships. Don't be that easily persuade, because I'm telling you what, and you know it yourself, a lot of families got split in two with everything that's going on. A lot of long-term relationships, they got destroyed because of outside interference. They were fine until the outside interference came. And then these long-term, lifelong relationships were destroyed because of the outside interference. It's like they came in and they meddled in people's lives to it would affect them on a personal level and destroyed a lot of lives. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's sad. I don't want to see that. You want to be more stronger than that. You do. You don't want to have bad influence destroy good relationships. You don't. I've been there, done that. Hello. I've been there and done that. Pray to God it don't happen again. Yeah. But I've got the relationships back. It's like I'm taking back what the enemy stole. I'm done with all the mind games you used to play. I want everything that you took away. Yeah, I'm taking back what the enemy stole. It's a dance. It's in The White Dress. Go watch The White Dress dance. I love that song. I was really into it. Taking back what the enemy stole. The enemy stole a lot from a lot of people's lives. We allowed it. We did. Opened up the door into our lives and allowed the enemy, who did not have our best interest at heart, to come in and level out your life. Take a wrecking ball through your house, your spiritual house, your familiar house, your relationship house. You allowed the wrecking ball to come in and just like wipe it all out. Hello there, Windchime. Patricia, honey, hello. From Melbourne, Australia. Yeah. I think this is the first time in quite many years that I have got some kind of a sinus thing. It's not taking me out, but it's the first time in many years. Rarely ever get sick. Yeah, that's right, Frank. We got nobody to blame but ourselves. It's true. And we have to live with ourselves. Yeah. But it's entertaining what's going on in the world. You have to look at it from an entertainment point of view. It's like in the days of the gladiators. Oh, they found that quite entertaining. But look what they did. Just for sport. Just for sport. They destroyed. Oh, that air feels really nice. Whoops, there went one bucket. There went one bucket. You all, please give this video a thumbs up. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the buttons. Look at the leaves blowing. I should take a walk around the yard. My one bucket flew off the porch. Had some fruit on it. Oh, it's getting fruit, but I don't know if any is ripe yet. We had two great big gigantic ones, these figs, and they were delicious. It was like eating a fig Newton. Normally when it gets cold, they die. I wish I had a great greenhouse or something. But these take up a lot of room, but they're the figs on that right there. I forget what type it was. We had one right there, and we had one right there. They were so delicious. Oh. Well, I hope you're having a beautiful day. And I hope that you create a barrier of love and protection, a hedge of love and protection around your relationships and stuff. Seal them. Seal them with the power of God's love. Seal them with love. Sealed with a kiss. That song. However it went. Sealed with a kiss. Boom. Yeah. There's many. Yeah. Suspicious skies. Oh, that's true. You love figs, the purple ones. That's what kind that those used to be. They were delicious. So I am going to go, you all. I know it's not too long of a video. I can't believe how nice it feels out here. It's just like perfect. Perfect weather. It's been a beautiful day. With this breeze, it has Fig Red. Yeah. Yeah, let me see. You want to unfreeze, you are. Soul to soul. Soul to soul. I'm going to go. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Apple Brooks. Al Honey, you on here too? Susan Donahue. Thank you all for your comments. We got to move beyond what's happening, and we got to literally protect our relationships, protect our lives, protect our space, and not allow the outside interference that is working so hard to come into our lives and literally destroy them and destroy us in the process. They're out there, and that's how you take down a whole entire civilization. You allow, you penetrate, you mess it up. I'm going to go, and with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, and thank you all. Y'all don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the join. Yeah, we can make it as long as we don't give up. Love you.